right, so this tell us now that the machine was sold for 50,000 on July 2003. So we've showed the asset, disposal, equipment, accumulated depreciation, and disposal accounts, and we should record if there was a gain or loss. So basically, what's going to happen here is let's compute our workings for depreciation. Okay, so we're going to say year accumulated depreciation and our net book value or net book value. So in year 0, the first day of year 1, no accumulated depreciation. We just write our net value, which is 150,000. Okay. Right. Then for year 1, okay, we've already made our adjustment for the 31st of December, because remember this is for 31st December 2001. All right. And here, this is referring to the 31st of April. Is it April? May, 31st of May 2001. Okay. So we're going to say 15,166.67. All right. So we get our net book value. We say 150,000 minus 15,166.67. We're going to get 134,833.3. Okay. Then we go to year 2. Right now we can put in our yearly charge, which is 26,000 here. Year 2 we say 26,000. 26,000. Right. So we're going to subtract 134,833.33 from 26,000. We're going to get 108,833.33. So this is 31st December 2002. Right, then we go now to year 3. Okay, so this is the year which the equipment was sold, in the year 2003, and we said it was sold in July. Okay, it was sold in July. Okay, so what we can do is we can find, since the monthly charge is, we already have the monthly charge, which is 15,166.7. All right, so what we're going to do is from 31st December 2002 to 1st July 2003. Okay, how many months is that? That's going to be January, February, March, April, May, June. Yes, we end on June. So that is 6 months. All right, we have 6 months here. All right, so now we're going to say when we multiply 6 months by 15,166.67. Okay, so we're going to say 6 months multiplied by 15,166 point. Oh, our monthly charge is 2,166.67. So we're going to say 6 times 2,166.67. Okay, and then we're going to get 13,000. Okay, we get 13,000. All right, so our net book value is going to be 95,833. Okay, so that is our net book value and our accumulated depreciation. So the next thing that we're going to do now is I'm going to deal with the accumulated depreciation account. Okay, so I'm going to make space here. Okay, so we'll say accumulated depreciation. I'm going to say accumulated depreciation. Okay, so we start. Let's make our T accounts. Just underline the top border. All right. Our T account here. Oops, not there. I'll put it to the left. All right. Yes, so we have accumulated depreciation. All right. So we're going to say the first. We'll say on 31st December. On 31st December 2001. 31st December 2001, we're going to credit accumulated depreciation. Credit accumulated depreciation 15,166.67. Okay, this is for year one. We close. So we close. Close for year one. All right. This is our balance carried down 15,067. All right. This is our balance carried down. Okay. Then on 1st January, okay, so say balance brought down 1st January 2002. Okay, the balance brought down is 15,166.67. Then on the 31st of December, 31st of December 2002, okay, we're going to credit the accumulated depreciation account. We're going to credit it 26,000, right? And we'll total these up. So let's say 15,000 plus 26,000. We're going to get 41,166.67. Okay, so this will also be our balance carried down. What is number? I wonder why Excel is doing that. And we'll put here 41,166.67. This is also our balance carried down. 41,166.67. Okay, and then our balance brought down the 1st of January 2003 is 41,166.7. 1,000. 166.67. All right. And then on the 31st, or on the 1st of July, on the 1st of July 2003, we're going to credit accumulated depreciation. Okay, we're going to credit accumulated depreciation 13,000. Okay, 13,000. Okay, so this amount, remember this is when the machine was sold. So this amount is going to be credited to asset disposal. Okay, it's going to be credited to asset disposal. So we're going to say what 1,166.67 plus 13,000, we're going to get 54,166.67. So this is going to be credited to our asset disposal. So we're going to write here asset disposal. Credited asset disposal. Right. So we're done with our accumulated depreciation account. All right, we go to our equipment account. Okay, so for our equipment account, okay, we'll say balance brought down was this is when we bought the equipment. So we bought it in when did we buy it? On 31st May, okay, 2001. And now we're dealing with 2003. Okay, so the balance brought down in 2003 is 150,000. Okay, right. And then now we're going to debit the asset disposal account. Okay, remember we have to get rid of this machine in our account. So we're going to credit the machine account 150,000 and debit asset disposal 150,000. Asset disposal. Asset disposal. Okay. This is our equipment account. Okay, so we close off our equipment account. Just write 150,000 in both debit and credit sides. 150,000, 150,000. Okay, so we've closed our equipment account. Now we can go to our asset disposal to check if we've either made a gain or a loss. Okay, so we go here, we'll just make it here, asset disposal. Asset disposal. Okay, so we're going to here on the accumulated depreciation side, we have debited it. So on asset disposal, we're going to credit, right? So we're going to write 54,166.67. Okay. Then we've got, this is from accumulated depreciation. Depreciation. Then, right, from equipment, we're going to debit asset disposal 150,000. 150,000. All right. Now we say that we sold the machine. Okay, we sold the machine for 50,000. Okay, we sold the machine for 50,000. Okay, so I'm going to put bank here, 50,000, 50,000, right? And now we're going to check if we made a gain or a loss. So we're going to compare which side is higher between debit and credit side. All right, so we'll total them up. But here from an eyes view, you can already see that the debit side is higher than the credit side. Okay, so we're going to put 150,000 here. Because and whenever the debit is higher than the credit, then we know we've made a loss. Okay, so let's just total up these figures here. I'm going to say 54,166.67 plus 50,000. We're going to get 104,166.7. So the loss which we'll get, so the loss on the disposal of the equipment is going to equal to, let's say, 150,000 minus 104,166.7, and the loss is 45,833, and this will go in our profit or loss statement, and it will be subtracted from our gross profit.